Welcome back to our first Rooted and Rising Quickie. Quinn and I were talking, and we've had so many amazing guests on for the past few weeks, really, that I feel like, I don't know, I miss just catching up with my girl.
Chatting with ya. So funny. I was just telling Adam, my husband, that we're going to hop into this, and he's like, I really like that idea because one of my favorite parts of the episodes that I listened to so far is when you guys get off course and you were talking about capybaras. I was like, well, you're in luck because Josie and I are about to log on and just yap at each other for 10 minutes.
Literally just yap. That's so funny. We just got done recording an interview with Lily, our social media girl, and I was going through edits this week, and us going on a tangent about my new Bite app, Bite Pal, like
your raccoon,
my baby raccoon, to help me eat at a regular interval. I put a note in there for our actual editor to be like, if you think this needs to go, let me know. But we also reference back to it, so I think it might have to stay.
I think it's what the people want. When I think about following along with content creators, I feel like the most interesting parts of it are the behind the scenes of like, yeah, I see what you do, but I also want to see like how you do it. Like how is this happening?
You're not wrong. I feel like one of your favorite phrases lately is like, tell me how the sausage is made. I don't want to just see the sausage.
Yeah, you can see the sausage anywhere. The sausage is everywhere. I want to see how it's made.
You're not wrong.
Do you like that? Have you seen that show, How It's Made?
Yeah. I feel like that was, I haven't seen it in so long, but I do. It was always a good, like,
weird Sunday morning, like.
Yes. Or like a midday random episode vibe. There's one specifically that was like food based. I don't remember the name of it.
Unwrapped with Mark Summers.
Yes.
That's one of my favorite shows ever. I love that show.
I loved Unwrapped. I was obsessed with Unwrapped. And who's the goofy chef?
Guy Fieri?
No, that's like
Goofy.
Serious Goofy. It's like just a goofball. Alan.
Alton Brown?
Alton Brown, yes.
Yes.
His show, I don't remember the name of it either, but loved his show.
I loved that show. My sister and my mom just saw Alton Brown's like on tour. This is his last tour.
Is he really?
Yeah, and they just saw him. What was it called? Because I watched the Food Network instead of like cartoons as a kid. That's part of why I love to cook so much. But I want to see how it's made. I loved Unwrapped. That's so funny.
Bringing it all the way back.
Yeah, this is like Rooted and Rising Unwrapped.
Ooh.
As I was driving home, Josie, something that I wanted to ask you, this is my question I want to pose to you, is
okay.
How are you feeling since the blanket fort?
Oh my God, good question. Honestly, the blanket fort feels so long ago, but then when you think about it, you're like, it's only been a couple months. Like, it's not like
maybe 4 max. Yeah. It's like 3 months ago.
The fact that we have our like logo in the top corner, we have our Josie Aldrich and Quinn Mattingly co-host labels. Like, blanket fort who?
Right? I'm sitting in the room that we were first in, and the blanket's still here.
That's so funny.
Which is so funny because now we have this like lovely space we go to when we're local, or we take the show on the road and mob it down to, on location. And I'm really impressed with how far we've come in such a short amount of time.
I agree, honestly. And thank God we don't have to like set up the blanket fort anytime we take the show on the road. The way that it would have been a wrap. Not unwrapped, wrapped. We're done.
Mark Summers, you can keep your job.
Absolutely.
We're not very good at this. That's so
Actually,
funny.
we are, and that's why we no longer have the blanket fort.
Yeah, we figured it out pretty quickly. And that's something that I am impressed with, is how like on the fly we've been able to figure things out and like make course corrections.
I agree completely. It's actually really interesting because I feel like everything we do, we have to step away. Afterwards, we have like a 15 half-hour, 1-hour brief of like, okay, what did we learn from that experience? What is it that we can take into the next interview? What is it that we can take into the next editing process that is going to make things better? I don't know. It's cool to see the results of it. It feels like I'm like going to the gym consistently. I'm not, but
I know. Our six pack is coming in.
absolutely. She's gonna be ripped for summer.
Yeah. So, state of the state, and to anyone watching, we don't necessarily have an agenda on these for our quickies. It's sort of just like, let's check in and talk about how things are going. You took a sick day, and I'm very proud of you. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling okay. I'm tired. I woke up this morning, I was just like kind of stuffy and just was really like, I don't know, I would use this word to my cat. I don't know if you would use it for a human, but like
He's right behind
lethargic
you.
feeling. I'm like, is he really? Oh,
Jack!
there's Iris. I think that's Iris walking away.
Oh, he looks.
Like shadows, you know. But I don't know, just like very lethargic this morning and was like, I can't do it today. That is the benefit of being an employee, is that we do get sick days, and thank goodness for our sweet, sweet boss who never questions it, is always like, absolutely, I'll take care of your clients, don't worry about it. So I was happy to have taken the day. I think too, I struggle to take days when I need them. So now that it's the end of the day and I'm feeling better, I'm still tired but better, I'm like, should I have gone to work? You know? But what do you do?
My podcast producer is handing me a milkshake off camera. I can have the rush? Yeah. Thank you. Sorry, I thought I told them not to come in. But...
You're good, you're fine.
That's so funny.
This is unwrapped. This is how the sausage is made.
This is unwrapped. Yeah, we have families and lives and doors that open.
Right? And tippy-tappy dogs.
Oh my god, I know. Like, can you hear that? That's so funny.
It's all right. That's kind of like the cool part about the unwraps, though, is that they are just us, realistically, you know.
Literally just two girls.
Literally just two girls. Like,
yeah. You know what's been funny is I feel like a lot of my clients and a lot of our coworkers are like, so how's the podcast? Like, how did you do that? Like, someone asked us recently, like, if I wanted to make a podcast, what would I do? And we're like, I don't even remember. I Google it.
Literally. That's the hardest part, is like, because we are figuring it out step by step, we really have learned a lot, but it kind of feels like that class that you never really paid attention to, and by the time the test came around, you studied your butt off, but as soon as the test was over, you were like, okay, don't remember any of that. That's fine. So like going back to the start, I would be like, oh shoot, what was that again? What did we need to do? But it is crazy how much we have learned and grown over it. I don't know.
Go us.
Go us. Sorry.
Are you getting a milkshake off camera?
No, cat was jumping on a counter.
Aw. Bring the cat to me.
Literally, right? I'm like, come here, sweet girl. Maybe one day.
She'll make an appearance.
You were in the salon today, though. How was your day?
It was busy. It was good.
Yeah.
It was good. I had 3 great guests, but I was just like back to back to back, which you're like, haha, like, join the club.
I'm like, welcome, girl. You made it.
Yes. Yes. I am definitely feeling like a stylist. I don't know if that sounds like
No.
crazy.
That's completely valid. Why would that sound crazy? You are a stylist.
Right. But I'm like, I'm no longer like cosplaying a stylist. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, I'm like doing hair all day long. Like, yeah, this is what I do. And people pay me for it. And they've like, it's been so cool because people have been like so excited about paying for it lately. Right. My one client this afternoon, because she normally gets highlights, so it was like a toner treatment and a trim, and with product and everything, her total was like high 2s. Yeah. And she's like, oh my God, less than 500. And I was like, do you want me?
You're like, I mean, I can bump it up for you if you need to.
Yeah. Like, I didn't know that.
I love that. That's so funny.
Yeah. But it was a good day in the salon. It was busy. I'm definitely like, I had 3 like chatty clients today, which is so fun because I love talking to all of them. It's funny, even before this, Adam was asking me, he's like, I was thinking about my barber, and you know, barbers see a ton, like they see a lot of people every day. And he's like, how do you how does it feel to be asked like, how are you, multiple times a day? And I'm like, that's a good question. It definitely is. Like, it's so nice that people care, but I'm like, I should probably come up with better answers. Because busy is like, I hate when people are like, how are you? And I'm like, I'm busy. Like, that sucks. That's a weird answer.
That's what I've been saying all the time lately. I'm like, I'm so sorry to my clients because I'm always like, busy, good, but busy.
Yeah.
I also feel like it's funny because I feel like not only are you answering the like, how are you question over and over again, but like, honestly, I'm probably telling the same stories over and over again too. Because it's like, that is what I did this weekend. So like, yes, I told my morning client, but now my afternoon client wants to hear about it. My poor coworkers are probably like, girl, stop the yapping.
I heard this so many times. I know. I wish it'd be funny if you could like record a podcast and like give it to your clients. Like, here you go. Check in with my life. Like a self-guided, there's like these self-guided tours of Alcatraz and you just like get a headset and walk around.
You're like, it's going to be a silent appointment, but don't worry, I'm going to catch you up on everything that's me. Here you go.
I've given you, an autobiography of everything you missed in the last 6 weeks that I haven't seen you.
And then it has a, like, little chime, and it's like, Josie just finished your foils. Please stand up and head over to the refreshment area.
It's giving Severance, like something that would happen
my God.
inside Lumen.
What the helly?
Yeah. That's so funny. Here's a question that I want to ask you, and then you have to ask it to me.
Okay.
I love you, say it back. What has been maybe the funniest thing about creating a podcast? It doesn't even have to do like with the podcast, but what's been like the silliest, funniest thing that you feel like has happened because of the podcast journey?
Honestly, I think that like, this isn't like fully the answer that you're asking for, but I will get back to it.
Okay.
I feel like the thing I didn't expect to be doing the most, like spending most of my time on, is literally just brainstorming with you of like, what if we get this gift for our guest that's coming in, or what if we, I don't know, just fill in the blank with whatever. And I think that has been the spark for many of our like funniest moments so far.
Totally.
I feel like, for instance, when we reached out to a very exciting guest that's coming soon. I don't know if we're name dropping or not, if we will. I don't know. You'll find out when you find out. If you don't already know.
Stay tuned.
We decided to do some like in-person PR drop-off, and I feel like that was a little wild because we literally delivered a titty vase in person, and like that was just chaos. Very exciting, and it was well received. She's going to be on the podcast, but
worked out.
What about you? What do you think your like silliest moment from the podcast is so far?
The titty vase was super funny. I loved when we went to San Francisco and we went to the JoJo concert, and then we decided the next day, like, this is going to be a content day, and we just, the two of us and our tripod in a hotel in San Francisco, like, trying to be influencers, and people are walking by, and we're like, just smile, like, just take the picture. And it just felt so, I'm like, wait, is this like what we do now? Is this like a big part of our lives now, I guess?
I agree. I 100% agree. What's funny is like, we felt awkward in those moments, and you can tell. Like, we posted one of those videos and someone commented on it and was like, it literally looks like you guys are like Sims. Like, you don't even look like real people right now. I was like, to be honest with you, that's how we felt.
Yeah.
I forgot about that trip. That's so crazy.
We got a lot done on that trip.
We really did. I'm like, shout out to Amtrak. I'm like, please sponsor us, because we'll take the Amtrak everywhere.
Literally thinking that's the next sponsorship we should pursue.
Honestly, we're putting it out to the universe.
Write the email.
Literally.
I gotta write an email.
Literally. That is something that's been really cool, though, is that, like, we have noticed so much of our manifestation powers through this podcast, too. Like, almost scary. Almost like, maybe this is too much of a direct line to what we want.
Right, like, we are powerful. I know. So I'm like, let's take a moment to state those. Track, paid sponsorship.
Yes.
Would love that.
Would love.
Built Bar.
Yes, Built
my
Bar.
My protein bars of choice.
Yes.
Stanley would be a great sponsorship.
Stanley would be a great sponsorship.
Or like any nice water bottle company.
Yeah.
I'm not going to discriminate.
I wouldn't be picky about it.
No,
I'm like, if it's a good water bottle, it's a good water bottle.
It's a good, yeah, if it doesn't leak, keeps us hydrated. If it's BPA free, I'm down.
Absolutely.
What
Absolutely.
else do we want? Bombas socks.
Ooh, Bamba socks.
Yeah.
Bamba socks.
We should, one of these quickies, I think we should just do a rundown on our favorite things.
Ooh, yeah. Down for
Maybe
that.
that's the next one of like, here's everything I want, and then, or everything I love and like use that makes my life easier. And
Yes.
that can be our next manifestation.
I'm down for that. Everyone should know that Quinn is a, like, I have something for that person. Like,
Yeah.
everything that she does, anything that could happen, I feel like she's like, don't worry. I either have it on me or I have a recommendation for you.
Yeah.
Typically, she has it on her, which is really the most impressive part. But I called in sick today, right? And immediately Quinn was like, this is my favorite vitamin. This is where you would get it. Like,
Wellness formula for anyone who's interested. They have it at Sprouts, they have it at Whole Foods, they have it on Amazon. It has a great blend of herbs and stuff and helps you not like get sicker.
I was dying. I was like, of course you would have a like full regimen of
That's
like,
literally
okay.
I was like, I can't tell if you're annoyed that I told you to take these vitamins or you're just like,
No,
you're
I
like,
was
really?
dying.
Okay, that's so funny.
No, I was not annoyed. I just am like, it's so you. It kills me. It's so funny. I respect it because like,
Thank you.
that is not me. I'm like, I don't know. My recommendation is my like pickle squishmallow. It's so comfy to lay on the couch with. You know what I mean? Like, what do I?
That's so funny. I also think that's one of the like funniest, most interesting things about the podcast journey is like figuring out our different work styles because
Yes.
we often say like we have the same brain, and I think in a lot of ways we do, but then in a lot of ways we're like the opposite of each other.
Sorry, the lighting is really wild.
I know. I'm like, you look like there's an angel. I'm like, is
Like,
God shining down? Are you wearing highlighter? Because it looks great right now.
I'm like, I am right now. Thank you.
Do you want to shout it out and maybe we can get a sponsorship?
Wow, that was like blinding. I'm like, let's see.
Is that
What do we have?
Physicians Formula?
No, it's ColourPop, actually. Shout out ColourPop. Cruelty free. I don't even know what color. I don't even know how to know.
Love it.
Shout
Influencer
out.
hand.
Right. Look at the like glitter coming off of it. That's actually crazy.
We're tagging them.
Yes.
That's amazing.
That's
Yeah,
so
your highlight
funny.
looks great.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Your light is getting kind of crazy, so I'm like, should we?
I know. I'm like, I can try and close the blinds and see what happens. 'Cause the
You're good.
lighting's
Honestly, we're
wild.
like, it's a quickie, and then we yap for 20 minutes.
Yes, true.
Story of our
You're
life.
not wrong. You're not
Yeah.
wrong. Do you want to wrap it
Yeah.
then?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Well, thank you everyone for listening. Like we said, this is our first rendition of the Rooted and Rising Quickies. We're in, we're out. I hope you guys enjoyed it, getting a sneak peek into what we're doing behind the scenes and
Who we are.
yeah, absolutely. As always, if you enjoyed this show, we really, really appreciate you guys giving us a follow on any of the podcast platforms as well as our Instagram. All of that information is in the show notes below. So I was tossing it to you.
Over to you, Quinn. Thank you so much, Josie. Where are you going? What's sorry? Okay, Adam's gonna go fish. All right. Do you want to make an appearance? Is the cat in here? I'm hearing so many things. Oh, my cat's right here. He's right about to jump up. Come here. Just do it then.
Just do it then, Rudy.
Who's in the chat? Oh my god. Okay. Here's my
Hi, Adam.
husband. Marley's whining. Oh gosh. Here we go.
Family.
Wow. Bye.
Bye,
Have a good
Adam.
time.
That's so funny. That's
The
so
ring light
funny.
on Rudy. He looks majestic.
He does look beautiful.
But he's so mad. Look at his ears.
You can tell. He's like,
Oh, the tail is rattlesnaking.
oh, time to go. Time to
There
go.
it goes. I'm like, you're so mad. You came in here. I'm just saying.
Literally.
So we just launched Buy Me a Coffee because when we interview a guest, we are really focused on being hospitality queens and want them to feel welcome and comfy. So we make sure to get them their favorite coffee or tea order. So if you feel like supporting the podcast, we would love to gift that on to our guests. That link will be below. It's kind of like if you feel like adding gratuity to the podcast, we're going to pass it on directly to our guests so they can have their favorite drink when they are spilling all of their knowledge.
Absolutely. It's like Thank you from you through us.
So thank you all for coming to our first quickie. We will see you every other week. So every other week we will have like a full, nicely produced episode, and then weeks in between you get to see the Quinn and Josie behind the scenes.
Stay tuned for more, because if you liked this Unhinged, I'm sure there's plenty more to come.
It's limitless. The unhingedness it has no limit. The limit does not exist.
A milkshake this time, who knows what's next?
Who knows? Margaritas. All right, bye, girl.
Bye.
Bye, everyone listening.